Okay. So, should be streaming. Should be. Anyway, we are back. Back on Vesselcraft. There is a video coming this weekend, actually, this time. Actually, for real this time. For real. No cap. No cap. So, yeah. We're just gonna get wood. That's what we're getting for Woodlot 2. Which, yep, Woodlot is getting a sequel. Not really sequel, a refresh. We're demolishing old Woodlot, replacing it with new Woodlot. Bing bang boom, more money. Now we're also going to be fulfilling a order by Koha, who wants a lot of spruce logs. So I might as well fulfill that while I'm on here as well, because Koha provided me with this axe that I'm using right now. Yeah. Now I've also got to get mangrove for Heartless because, well, Heartless might want mangrove for a store that she's building. Oi! Oh, another trident. Yay. Free trident. Don't know what that guy was trying to do. Oh, it's a good condition trident too. Damn. Normally they're like non-existent when when you get them. Okay, more mangrove. Now, I might use fire to clear the rest of these mangrove trees because they're pretty annoying trees to cut down all the way, but yeah, so I can replant them. Because like this and a dark oak, not dark oak. The other one with, yeah, the large oak trees. Large oak trees, like the large standard oak trees, are the most annoying to get rid of. But yeah, basically, we need to get wood. We need to start laying the foundation for Woodlot 2, which, well, we've already laid the groundwork, but like we need to start doing that. We can start stocking roots because like roots, I like using roots in my builds, so I assume that other people would want to use them because like, oh my god, they're so abundant. They're so abundant. Look at that. You get so many from one tree. Like, it's a bit ridiculous the amount of roots you get. Also, I believe roots must also like add to if a tree decays or not. Okay. But there's definitely a piece of wood left in these trees if they're not decaying. So we're just gonna have to go in and get it. That was not enough. There's another one. Really hate demolishing these trees because they're so dense. They're so dense. You don't know if you got all the wood until you gotta break apart most of the tree yourself, and like even then there might be another hidden piece of wood, and then keep being told make a wood farm. I would, but I don't want to because I like breaking trees manually. It's soothing, and it gives me content to stream on. Oh yeah, I should probably change that. That one, streaming. Just in case anyone else hops on. I think I got all the wood from that one. Might be a single piece left. Seems to be decaying well though. I need to start selling the byproducts like sticks and stuff. What are you doing here? I'm gonna drop some stuff off at Woodlot. Like current Woodlot, not Woodlot 2. And then I can show you the updated shopping district, because I don't think I've been there. Yeah, so there's now store, owned by Heartless and Lace. And there's that guy, which we'll get to after I restock Woodlot, but, you know. Just gonna throw in them. And I'm not gonna be using dark oak, nor that much spruce, so, you know. Yep, Kohars bought all that again. Do I have any other stacks? Not of stuff I'm willing to sell. Actually, these leaves. Let me go in the leaf section. Birch leaves. Mixed leaves. Never mind, leaves are fully stocked. Okay, I suppose I could throw this in the bargain barrel. People have been buying bargain barrel items. Singular. Gonna put one of those in. Offload some of our bad stuff, our unused product. Put that in, you know how it is. Bargain barrel will cease to exist at some point though, because at the second store we're just gonna have sections. Just gonna have sections for everything. So yeah, basically. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna turn this into a shop design shop design stream after we've got all that wood. So yeah, let's get into a flat. And yeah, let's do stuff. I need to. Let's see. Wait, don't tell me I doxed. Don't tell me I doxed the IP. Oh, I did not. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But I need to change the stream settings. So, you know. Video. This takes way too long. There must be a quicker way to do this. There we go. Okay, so I was having an idea to do something like this for the new shop. Right? So I have like a loading area in the back where I can basically, you know, pretend it's like a factory and stuff. With like the main store being out here. But I've got to design how I'm going to store things in the store. Yeah, pun intended. Pun intended. How I'm going to lay out the store. So I think I'm going to go with a shelf design kind of like this. With like chests. Like this. So it kind of looks like you're go into the regular store, right? And then you get what you want, get what you need. So like the birch section will be like made of birch stairs like this. So they'll have like the essentials, you know. Stairs, not stairs, logs, planks, slabs, stairs. And then we'd have like the oak section, you know, being like, you know, right at front, cause like, actually no, we want our big cellars near the front. I want spruce near the front, so you come in, immediately there's the spruce section. So, you know, come in, see spruce, you can buy spruce, but like, you're in the shop at this point. You're in the shop, so like this side will be spruce, this side will be dark oak, you know, all that good stuff. And we'll do something like that. So it's about 2 off, 2 from the side. So we get our dark oak. Okay. And yeah, I'm mostly doing this because store opened up and I realized that I need more room, like store has, for inventory. Because like currently don't have enough room to store even all the log types. Like, this is mostly gonna be for, you know, the big sellers, but like, if you want special, like, you know, doors, trapdoors, and all that, you come back to the warehouse section, which will be back here. And like, think like a Home Depot or like in Australia, you know, Bunnings warehouse. Because it's gotta be Bunnings. But you come in, you come to here, there's like the big entrance to a warehouse. But also, I think we need, for like the less desired woods, like jungle, we're just gonna have little stands here. As if it's like a coat rack, because like, you know how like shops have like coat racks? Where, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it'll be like something like this, I guess. Where you get like a bland. Maybe with these? And then it would be like, there we go. So like you got your logs and you got your planks. And then what else? What else? Acacia. You know, one for acacia. Yeah, I know I'm a bit quiet because I'm on my backup mic. I'm on a PS2 mic. At least it's working. Hi, butter. Sorry, I was just in the zone a bit if I didn't notice anyone, you know, chatting. But yeah. Revising woodlot is a priority because big business is, well, business is booming, I should say. Business is booming. Okay. No, not gonna go. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I was basically kind of designing it off, you know, normal shops. So then we gotta get to here. So now we got the back warehouse, right? Entirely made of bricks because it's gonna be like a normal wood shop. So I'm gonna have like sawmills, and you basically come here if you want a more specific wood component. And like, got to design that. And yeah, I know I should probably add a gradient with like nether brick stairs, red brick stairs, so I'll text that out after I just fill in this wall. Because I reckon that could look really cool. Also, yeah. There was, like, people generally don't like flat floors like this, but I think it works for the specific concept I'm going with. Because it's going to be like an industrial, you know, warehouse. Work floor, probably one more. Yeah, there's bats everywhere. There's, okay. To stop it being plain, I think we need to get, you know how like shops have the giant fans? Like the massive fans that like workshops have that to, you know, so you don't overheat. I think we can achieve something like that by using these. And then we get, what's it called, some stone on the top here. Maybe about there. Okay, and then it'll be... No, I think I'll make a two-bladed fan, because then I can do something like that, and that in the middle. And I could do it like that. No, like that. Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna put one of the many frog lights I purchased in the center there, actually. I think that will be better. And I realized I probably haven't put this in an... Oh, wait. No, this is perfect. This is perfect. Because... That's not the middle, is it? No. That means that these aren't. Oh. Oof. Well, that's just piss poor planning on my part. Yeah. So we can do this on this side as well. And then one of these, and then one of these. And then one of these, and then one of those. And again, those, and here, and then all the way up to, and build that up to the ceiling. And like, I don't know, fix that. But yeah, that's basically the roof design. And then, ooh, I wonder, would this look good if we did conveyor belt system, right? Okay, so 280, do it here. Actually, I think we move them in, so there's like. And then we'd get a stone cutter. Get like. Stone stairs. Get one of those. Yeah. Shelves. Shelves. That could be so useful. If we put shelves in, it'll look amazing. Oh yeah, that's what I should do. That's what I should do. And then we'll put in there like, I don't know, more specialized components. So it'd be like blam, 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 Blam. 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 Should be like. And then, like, you know, the title thing in the middle, it's just like, oh, this amount for this amount for this, you know? We could reduce it to being. Yeah, no. I'd have it like. More like that. So, like. You can have like a tag at the end which tells you, like, what their, you know, what their price is gonna be. Then we'd have, you know, 3 glups, 3 block gap between each machine. Okay, how many blocks is that? 3, 8. Yeah. And we should be able to do 2 more machines for 2 more popular wood types. And then we'd have, like, lesser wood types, you know, like wood types that aren't used as much being in, like, a yard on the side or something. Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's better, isn't it? Because then you can actually see the piston, and that, like, you can get in your brain, it's shoving the wood into there where it's getting, you know, stripped or torn apart and turned into components that are gonna be in the chest. Yeah. Oh wait, that's supposed to be that, isn't it? And then repeat chest format for all chests. And then maybe instead of having machines for the last 2, I'll have like a design wall. Like, you know, would have a truck parked here with the other woods, maybe. You know what, we're gonna keep them offset because it adds to the charm, like the windows. Because it like gives the feel that is a separate building behind it a bit more. Hello, Heartless. Sorry if it took a while for me to check there, but yeah, hi. Basically, yeah, I've got a big designs for you know, Woodlot Revive, more like Woodlot Revitalization. But yeah, we've got these machines. We've got inside here, kind of being like a retail store. You know, you got the spruce section, you got the birch section, you got jungle oak, you got dark oak, acacia. Then you come back here for more, yeah, more specialized pieces, which will like have tags here, basically telling you what they cost. And what else do I need? Make it look better, fill in the windows, add texture, all the things that good buildings need. How's that? No. So this one's going to be 4 actually. No, this and that. Could use big brown mushroom. Terracotta. Yeah, almost does. Hello, 31. So we got. I do like that. Maybe if we have like stuff like that as well. That looks good. Oh, terracotta looks good. I think. Yeah, I think if we have it like the lower bit is mostly terracotta with mixes. I was gonna see that, so I can just replace that with that. I love filler blocks because it makes everything cheaper. Okay. And maybe we have like wait. No, can't change always there. What do you think about like that? I think it could use some more stuff. Maybe acacia thrown in as well. And like like it's kind of patchworky. I like the mangrove kind of acting like as a shadow against the... Oh, I was in game rule. There we go. Yeah, then I think it still needs some patchy stuff. It's like add a gradient, like up here. Then, yeah. But like, what do you guys think about something kind of like that, like a gradient with those blocks? Okay, I'll fill in these windows, give you time to catch up because of delay on, you know, everything. And yeah. Try pack mud? Good idea. Yeah. Like throwing that in, I think it kind of works. Ooh, yeah. So stuff for those blocks. So I think we need tough, we need andesite. But yeah, pack mud I think works. Gonna need a lot of dirt, like there's a worm business now that does something. I hope it's not dig out under someone else's base to get the dirt, but could be. Some like random bits up there. That looks like block vomit if we try that. But and maybe not around these sections. We like have them be like that is that. Yeah, I think that does look better. And I think because of that, it's kind of changing my mind about the mangrove a bit. Oh, that's what I can do. I love doing this. So where's red nether brick and dark nether brick? I wonder if I can do a thing that I did on the front and make it look taller by changing to a dark color halfway up. No, it's too different. And there's... Unless I do it like this. It's still too different. I need either a third block, which I don't want to do because it kind of takes away from the industrial. Yeah, maybe go for... Yeah. But takes away from the doing the top up here from what I want to do with the build. So I think instead of doing block pallets to make it look more interesting up there, I'm gonna add stuff like pipes. Using, you know, copper stuff, probably waxed exposed. Hardest one to get, I believe, because like you can't go to a trial chamber and get it. You gotta okay. Do like a gutter like this. Yeah. Weird, just puts on a and buries people? Jeez. I mean, everyone seems to be doing air conditioners, but I've done fans, so like kind of. Oh, that's what I need to do. Wait. It's like a system that an extractor system. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I should build. So like most sawmills have like big extractor systems that, you know, remove the sawdust from the air. So I think I'll build one of those at the back. Add like a little. Yes. Okay. Where would I put it? I think I put it here. Just keep the end windows. Because these are going to be covered anyway. And then we get like some stone stairs. This one never even had a window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then I think I might use a seafoam green color palette for part of this. If you can't tell by my voice, I think I've lost my voice a bit. So, you know. Fun times had by all, definitely. So we got that. Okay. So maybe we have that or that. It's like that. And that. All the way. Oh, yeah, you guys probably can't hear me if I am muttering because I'm quiet. Okay. So if we do that, then we got an exhaust system, but we need to make it look cool. And to do that, we are going to make it look like it's filling up using this. And then rooted dirt. Dirt. And then roots. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks... I like that. It looks pretty industrial. But I think there's some stuff I can add to it to make it look even better. What else? I think if we change these into like these, so like sure the gray still pokes up, but it looks like kind of like ears. Oh, that's off center. Yeah, that's because this whole build's even, isn't it? Yeah, so that whole build's slightly off center. Which, you know, can always change if I make the build one longer. Disrupt the whole balance of everything else though. I think I'm just gonna deal with it being off center. Because I think it kind of makes it the building look more balanced that it's off center actually now looking at it from down here. Because it's kind of like an even amount from side to side. Great hanging structure. I suppose I need to add like an area that's like on this side that the wood goes in, don't I? So I need to make the store even bigger because yeah, because we got wood products coming out here, right? So like you'd have a truck here going in, leaving with wood products. But do I want like a small corded off wood yard at the back here? I think I do. Yeah, yes, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get those, gonna get those, get those, not those, we're gonna get iron bars. And we're going to go build like a small perimeter. I think we're gonna have the base block be a waxed cut copper, waxed weathered cut copper. Yeah. I think I just fill it with that, change it when it looks good. You know, just get the basic fence done. think I've actually got to have it close in here because, like, a truck will eventually, like, for world building wise, a truck would eventually have to come here and empty the wood chips. So, yeah, I think I'll do it, like, ending here, connects up here for the wood yard, which means changing this again, it's being like that, which makes everything change, but it's okay. Yeah, I think if we have it less oxidized further up, because, like, I don't know, might look better. I hate placing these. These and panes are my least favorite Minecraft blocks to place. Because, like, if you're not aligned perfectly, they're placed wrong. Yeah. Low-key, I think Woodlot 2 might be bigger than the manor. Luckily, the manor is no longer going to be my entire mega base. It's going to be, like, incorporating the village I've encircled into it, because may have made the manor a bit small, may have made it a bit repetitive, need other stuff to keep my mind in it. Otherwise, I just don't think it works. Anyway, we got that done. And we add some of the gradient in. Should probably put music in these streams. But yeah, got that done. Then we'd have, like, 7, 8, 9. Acacia needs a lot more room, actually. So I feel like people use Acacia a lot more than I think they use it. So, you know, I have stuff like Cherry be, like, a lot smaller. Not saying people don't use Cherry, I just think it's used less. Just gonna finish this one up. And then I think we're gonna end the stream for today. Because I do have other stuff that I'm procrastinating doing while being on here. Like physics. Gotta do more physics. I'm learning about relativity. Well, we've learned about relativity. I'm just trying to keep it in my brain. Don't want to bore you with that. Jungle. Jungle's a pretty unused wood. I don't see many people using jungle, so I think we're just gonna have it like a small stack right by sad stack right by the fence. Birch. Again, I use lots of birch, but like people more use stripped birch. So yeah. Spruce, being honest, most used wood type. It's gonna even be in front of oak, which I haven't put in yet. Yeah. Although oak is used a lot, so you know. Gonna have the merge piles. Just we're gonna have a straight oak log being there. I think, yeah, that adds a lot to the back of the build. Just those two sections. And I'm pretty happy with this for now, so yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream for today. Start like getting all the materials in VesselCraft to do this later, and start building it later. You know, a lot of andesite will be needed, and a lot of tuff will be needed because I'm using the same type of floor that I used in Woodlot 1 with polished tuff and polished andesite. Looks good. See you all in the next stream or next video, whichever comes first. Goodbye.